Today I'm going to show you a beginner's Pilates workout, and this is suitable for anyone who's never done any Pilates before, or someone who's relatively new to Pilates, or if you just want a gentler workout, this one is the workout for you. Let's start. So step onto your mats, have your legs about hip width apart, make sure your toes are facing forwards and your heels are facing backwards. Soften your knees and just tilt your pelvis forwards and backwards a few times. What we're looking for here is neutral spine, and this is really important because if you're out of neutral, your posture's not good, you're not going to be working your muscles effectively. So tilt backwards, tilt forwards, and then just find that neutral position in the middle. Bring your arms down so your shoulders are away from your ears and tuck your chin towards your chest. Pull your belly button in towards your spine, and we're ready to go. So give me some shoulder rolls, rolling the shoulders backwards, and start to really think about lengthening up. So you want a tall spine and you're lifting up and out of your joints. Take it the opposite way for me. And then just bring your arms down. This is our first exercise, the roll down. So inhale to look up. And then as you exhale, just tuck the chin to the chest and slowly start to roll down through each vertebra of your spine. Now my knees are soft, just to protect my lower back. Just shake the arms out a little bit there. And then let's pick up the breath again. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to come all the way back up to standing, pulling the tummy in, shoulders down, and we're back to that neutral spine. Let's do this 3 more times. So on the in-breath, look up. And on the out-breath, start to roll down, almost like you're rolling down into a C-shaped spine, like a letter C. Inhale, exhale to come all the way back up. Focus on pulling your tummy in, focus on coming back to neutral, shoulders down. 2 more, inhale, look up. And then exhale to roll down. We can speed it up just a little bit if you're ready. Take a deep breath at the floor, inhale. Exhale to come all the way back up, pulling the tummy in, tucking into neutral, shoulders down. Start to really lengthen up through your spine. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, look up, and then exhale, roll down. And then just pause here. Take hold of your elbows and just gently sway from side to side. Just stretching out the body and then releasing your arms. So start to walk your hands down the mat and then just lowering the knees down. Have a quick stretch back into child's pose for me and just gently rock the hips. If you can't get your bum all the way down onto your heels, it doesn't matter. When you're ready, just uncurl yourselves. We're going to continue our warm-up seated, so just bring yourselves to a comfortable seated position on the mat. Sit up tall so your weight is to the front of your sit bones. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, float the left arm down, right one comes up. And just look underneath that arm for me. And then let's do the other side. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, float the right one down. And now the left one lifts and you just turn and look underneath the arm. Take your right hand, just wrap it around the left knee and really twist. So we're getting that nice rotational movement through the waist. Your shoulders are away from your ears and just turn to look over the shoulder. Let's go the other way. So when you're ready, take the left hand, wrap it around the right knee and twist. Your shoulders are away from your ears and you're sitting up really tall. And then coming back to center. So we're ready to go. Scoot your feet forwards, bring your toes to the edge of your mat, hands to the backs of the legs and lengthen up. Shoulders back, inhale, and then exhale, just float it down. So pulling the belly button into the spine, we're always engaging the core. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold it back. Navel to spine. Inhale to lift and lengthen. And then exhale, take it back. So maybe you want to go a little bit deeper. You can take the arms out in front, make it harder. So taking it all the way back. And then breathing, inhaling to lift up. Exhaling to take it back. So we're aiming to do about 6 to 10 repetitions of each exercise today. If you need to do less or you need to stop, that's absolutely fine. Let's go for 3 more. Folding back, inhaling to lift up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to take it back. And we'll go for one more. So in Pilates, generally, we use the exercises to get us down on the mat. So see if you can take it all the way down. So you're now lay down. Step your feet towards you, align them with your hips, hands to the back of the head, we're ready to go. Open out the elbows, let's go for a nice easy sit up. Lift up and float it back. So let's add the breath. So you're lifting up and you're inhaling on the way down, and then you're exhaling on the way up. Think about gliding your rib cage down towards your hips, so we're really switching on those upper abdominal muscles. You can keep it here, or you can move it on to the next phase of the exercise. You're going to lift up, you're going to lift the right knee up. Inhale, step it back, head down. Exhale, lift the left knee up. So let's do a few more of these. So you're really connecting with those upper abdominal muscles and starting to connect with the breath. Inhale back, exhale up. So working into the legs, the hips, and working into the upper abdominals. And that's where you're going to feel it, just here, just around the ribs. Let's do 4 more. And lifting up and taking it down. And just a couple more. Good. And here's your last one, left side, finish off, and then just release. Bring your head down, bring your arms down. So this is where you might think that you need a little bit of support for your head. Just grab a cushion if you need one. Let's do some legs. Lift the right leg up. So you're going to flex and point the foot so you get a little bit of movement into that ankle joint. And then I want you to hold the flexed foot, turn your knee out, and we're going to start to circle the leg. So leg circles. The whole time you're doing this, you're trying to keep your pelvis really still and you're pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Shoulders are down. Deep breaths, aiming for 10 each way. And then when you're ready, we'll go the opposite way. So keeping the pelvis super still, pressing the tailbone down and engaging the core. Let's step the foot down. Let's go straight to the other side, lift it up. Give me a flex and a point and a flex. And we're going to hold that flexion, turn the knee out, and then you're going to circle the leg. Circling round, trying to keep the right knee really still, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Pulling the tummy in, pressing the tailbone down. Well done. Go the other way. Just gentle circling movements. And these exercises really get the hip. We've turned the foot out, so we're getting deeper into the ball and socket joint of the hip. And we flex the foot, so we're targeting the glutes and the hamstrings. Step your foot down. Okay, next one. Let's bring both knees up. We're going to flatten the back down, and these are toe taps. So tap your right foot down, lift it up. Try the left side. You can leave your arms down, or you might want to just float the arms up. So we're going to work a little bit harder. It's just a gentle tap and then a lift, and a tap and a lift. Make it harder by taking the arms further over the head. If you're not there yet, that's absolutely fine. Bring them back to where we started. Let's go for 8 more. And again, I'm going to make this a little bit harder. I'm going to flex my feet. So back presses down, squeeze the ribs down towards the hips. Keep going. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. And just take a gentle stretch. Hug your knees into your chest. So next exercise, single leg stretch. You're going to lift your head up and just pause for a second. Hug the right knee into the chest. Extend that left leg out. Low option is head down if you think you need that. Inhale to the knee. Exhale to switch. Inhale to the knee. Exhale to switch. Let's try and keep this going. Let's go for 10 of these now. So picking up the pace a little bit, keeping the upper body lifted, so your rib cage should be moving down towards your hips. 5 to go. 4, legs moving forwards and back. 3, 2, 1, and then rest. Just gently roll the head from side to side to loosen the neck. So we've done a few exercises that lift the body forwards, and it's always good practice to do the reverse of that. So we're going to take it into a bridge. Bring your feet down to your mat, making sure they're squared up with the hips. Tailbone is down, neutral spine. Let's go into a bridge. So inhale and exhale just to tuck under and slowly unpeel your spine and coming up into bridge position. Shoulders back, really open out across the chest. Connect with the breath. Inhale And then exhale to peel back down slowly with control. And you're really trying to get each bone of your spine to touch down one by one. Take a deep breath, inhale, and then exhale to come up. This time, see if you can get your arms up as well. Float the arms up and over the head. Don't let the toes lift up. And we're going to bring the arms down slowly with the spine. Let's do 3 more, shall we? So this time, flip the palms up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale up into your bridge, all the way up. Give your bum a little bit of a squeeze. This is great for the glutes. So we're targeting these muscles here. Reach with the arms and slowly float the arms down. Palms turned up to the ceiling. So we've got 2 more. Flip the palms down. Inhale. Exhale to tuck under. Slowly coming up. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale slowly down. So don't rush these. Take your time. We've got 1 more. Flip the palms up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale up. And this should feel good on your spine. So as well as a lower body toner, it's great for just loosening off a stiff back. Coming all the way down. And then just releasing. Okay, well done. So when you're ready, just rock yourselves up. We're going to move onto the side of the body now. So take yourself over onto the side. Doesn't matter which side you do first of all, and bring your knees up towards your tummy. Drop your feet back. So these are all lower body exercises now, but you're still working your core, so you're still going to keep your belly button pulled in. You can prop your head up on your elbow, and let's start with the first one, which is the clam, and we're going to open the knee and close the knee. So this is outer thighs. This targets the outside of your thigh, your piriformis muscle. So just opening the knee and closing the knee, but not forcing the movement. Again, your shoulder is away from your ear. So we can make this a little bit harder. Let's lift up the feet. And I'm going to open the knee. Big toes together, knees open. Drop the shoulder. Again, we're aiming for between 6 and 10, but obviously the more you do, the better. Squeeze into the outside of your thigh, outside of your hip. Try to make these movements natural so you're not forcing it. You're not going to take the joint beyond its natural range of movement. Let's do 2 more. And then release. Lower your bottom leg and extend your top leg out so your leg is opposite your hip. Just pause and just really lengthen the leg so you just feel that kind of stretch through the waist. We're going to flex the foot and we're going to lift the leg up and down. So we're going to do some side kicks up and down. Again, it's the outer thigh. I've got you to flex the foot with this one just so we target more muscles in the leg. So we're targeting the calf muscles and the hamstrings. So up and down, and then just pause. You're going to point the foot. You're going to circle the leg. Let's do 10 here. Good. Keep going. Shoulder away from your ear. Keep your tummy pulled in. We're trying to move the leg, but we're trying to stabilize the torso, and that's where your core comes in. So you're pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Go the other way for me. And you're using your core to keep the body still whilst you're working the leg. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And then extend both your feet out just so you bring them to the front corner of your mat. This is the last one on this side. You're going to flex your feet. You're going to lift up your leg. You're going to take an inhale to flex forwards, exhale to point back without moving the torso. Try and keep it going. So flexing on the way forwards, pointing on the way back. Inhale, exhale. Switch that bottom leg on. So I've flexed my bottom foot. So this leg is helping to stabilize the body. Let's go for 4 more, 3 more. Keep going. Hip might start to ache after a little while, but that's perfectly normal, especially if you're not used to these exercises. Here's my last one. We're going to take it back. We're going to go for a little bit of a pulse. So squeeze it all the way back, hips face forwards, and just pulse the leg. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. So you're going to repeat those on the other side in your own time. So when you're ready, just take yourself over onto your tummy. Take your feet to the edge of the mat. So we've just got a couple of exercises on our tummies. And when we lay on our tummy, we focus on the back of the body. And that's what we're going to work. We're going to work the backs of the legs and we're going to work the upper back. Use your mat as a guideline. So just take your elbows to the outside of the mat, feet to the edge of the mat. Roll the hips a little bit just to loosen off the lower back. We're going into a cobra. So inhale just to lift the chest. So you're not looking up because that shortens the back of the neck. You tuck your chin to your chest and then you lower it down. Give me 3 more of these. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to take it down. You should be feeling this in your upper to mid back. So shoulders come down to switch on the upper back. Press gently into the hands. And you can make this a little bit harder, look, by lifting the arms off the mat. If you really want to just push yourself a little bit more, lift the arms. And this is back extension. And these back extension moves are so good if you're doing a lot of desk work or a lot of driving. It's going to counteract all that forward bending and flexion and being hunched forwards all day. So last one, lift up. And then bring your hands in front and just rest your forehead on your hands. Drop your shoulders down. We're just going to work the legs. You're going to lift your right leg up and then lower it down. And then your left leg lifts and lowers. Shoulders stay down. We're just targeting the back of the body, but we've moved down from the back, down towards the glutes and the hamstrings. Lift and lower. Keep the pelvis still. Give me 4 more. Keep the shoulders down. 3. Last 2. We're almost done. And last one. And then just relax. Take a well-deserved stretch into child's pose. And that stretch just kind of resets the spine a little bit. See if you can get the knees a bit wider. Reach forwards with the hands and just press your forehead down on the mat. Tiptoe the fingers a little bit further forwards. Try and get a little bit lower if you can and just take a breather here. And when you're ready, just uncurl yourselves. So well done.